flown this way, and you've rounded third, and your cleated foot is about to slap down on the home plate. That is to say, I'm about to shut my mouth. But you're going to love it, because you're going to stand up, and this beautiful thing will happen. The blood that has been pooling in the upper half of your body is going to find gravity and go back into your ass cheeks. You're like, oh, my ass is alive. It's mine again. Why did I ever go here in this first place? I thought he'd talk for half an hour. Oh, I can't stand it, but I love my ass. I'm feeling myself up. What's gotten into me? Anyway, I really wanted to take my 50th year, go onto a stage and extol wonderful audiences with all the things that I have learned in 50 years, the wisdom that I have accrued, these pearls. And I came to the conclusion that show would be about 90 seconds long, because after 50 years, I know a few things more than I did than when I was 20. And the thing that I've noticed is the difference between young people and older people like me is when you're young, you know everything that you know. And I'm not trying to be mystical, in that when you're young, and some of you are very young, I think you might know this, your sphere of perception and understanding, it's as big as your age. It's about that big. You're in that barrel. You're the big fish in that relatively small barrel. You know about 8 things, and you know the entirety of those 8 things. So when someone says, here's a 9th thing, you're like, no! That's not part of the world. And that's when you know so much but know so little. And then as you grow older, real life comes crashing in, mortgage, marriage, real jobs, and all of that stuff, your circle becomes bigger, and it incorporates more of the world, more people, more voices, more perspectives, more mileage. And hopefully you see that you're a smaller part of an ever-expanding scenario. People like my father would not relinquish any ground, and he feared the wider world around him, kept his perimeter very tight, feared dark-skinned people, feared homosexual people, feared books that took him out of America, and feared anything that probably wasn't just like Fox News. Married an ex-FBI agent after he divorced my mother for being, well, to the left of my mother's Joan Baez in the wall, so who knows how those two ever got together. But he never expanded. The one thing I got right growing up was I noticed that I was an ever smaller part in a bigger and bigger world, where I realized my job was probably to shut my mouth more often than not, grow the size of my ears and not be dismissive. Say yes to different kinds of music, different points of view, and different geographical destinations, so I can get a bigger view of the world. Because hopefully it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger by the time you die. Hopefully following some great idea, you'll be bored of life having taken so much of it in. And that is what I'm going for. And the other thing I've learned is one of the things I'm trying to do with what little time I have left, hoping that Joe Strummer and Thomas Jefferson, if they were alive, would say, "You got that one right, son," is to never rain on the highfalutin spirits of a young person. And as an older guy, I see myself in younger people, the tail wagging enthusiastically, where you wish you had that kind of sap still in your bones, and when you see them, you notice that you don't have it. And every once in a while I'll get a letter from a young person in distress. They'll write me from some massive part of America, like some deep, dark, vast, nothing, nowhere, like Norman, Oklahoma. And there's nothing wrong with Oklahoma. It's big and it's beautiful, but there's a whole lot of nowhere in it. And I'll get a letter from some kid like, "Mayday! Mayday! I'm in Oklahoma. I need jazz music. My father will not let me listen to any. Henry, help me!" There's no way I'm not answering that letter. No way that call is not going to go unheard. And that's why there's You Send It. And I will make a Trojan horse of bebop. I'll put in Dolphin, Sun Ra, Coltrane, Henry Rollins, and I'll just send it to this kid, and he'll go to the site and download it, and this file will explode with like 7 solid hours of bebop, unbeknownst to his father. So when his father is out, treeing coons or, I don't know, field dressing a moose or whatever the hell they cannot do, his son is having his mind blown by celestial jams by Sun Ra. And this is how we trump these bastards who are taking young people and turning them into what they were, closed-minded, xenophobic, homophobic racists with no idea of what the future needs. And that is why that is what I'm trying to do. That's my kind of troublemaking. And this is how I'm trying to
Got it? Now with a tremendous jawline. No. But this is what I'm trying to do as best as I can. And I'd like to think that at 50 years of age, I'm only getting warmed up. Thank you for enduring me. Good night. I'll see you later.